Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It's Wednesday, May 24th. And this is going to be a reading on Donald Trump and his legal team and a letter to Merrick Garland about the ongoing Jack Smith investigations. Now, I'm going to read to you the letter that Donald Trump sent to Merrick Garland that was posted up on Truth Social. And it says, "Dear Attorney General Garland, we represent Donald J. Trump, the 45th President of the United States, in investigations currently being conducted by Special Counsel's Office. Unlike President Biden, his son Hunter, and the Biden family, President Trump is being treated unfairly. No president of the United States has ever, in the history of our country, been baselessly investigated in such an outrageous and unlawful fashion. We request a meeting at your earliest convenience to discuss the ongoing injustice that's being perpetrated by your special counsel and his prosecutors. Thank you very much for your attention to this matter." Karen much? Oh my God. I want to speak to the manager. Okay, so for those watching, this is not a MAGA-friendly channel. If you can not tolerate criticism of dear leader Donald Trump, you just stop now. Just go somewhere else. Again, there's 12 packs of Bud Light that need to be shot at, and all sorts of things to be outraged over. I'm just going to aggravate you. So don't hang around. Just go. Also, this is a tarot card reading channel. It's a spiritual channel. If you're going to come in here and say that I'm, a couple of Bud Lights short of a 12-pack, or I'm missing some cards from my deck or whatnot, just don't. I don't go to your channel and criticize the crap that you do. I just don't even watch, or I move on. So if you're not into tarot, move on. If you're curious, stick around and watch. If you have a negative opinion of it, here's an idea. Keep it to yourself. Don't bother posting. Just figure on, I'm not going to go watch that again and go back to living your life the way you're living it before. If you leave criticisms like that, I'm just going to delete it and I'm going to block you from the channel. So just don't spread the negativity. You can just say, that guy's nuts. I don't believe any of that stuff. I'm on my way. Perfect. Okay. So PSA done. Back to this. So, seems like Donald's a little bit upset about these investigations, and the rumor has it that Jack Smith is wrapping up the documents case, and indictments are imminent. And they even managed to subpoena and get testimony from his former lawyer, which means that attorney-client privilege has been breached, and that would have been breached because the attorney was being asked to further be involved in a conspiracy or further a crime, which eliminates the attorney-client privilege. So if you're wondering why Donald is losing his mind, that's not what I really want to say, but if you're wondering, that's probably why. But let's throw some cards. Maybe we'll find out some more. So, Spirit, can you give me a read on the current situation in the documents case that involves Donald Trump, Jack Smith, Merrick Garland, and the impending indictment? So what's going on with that? For entertainment purposes only. So we've got a lot of hard work that's been done and is being done on this one. Maybe work is coming to an end. But Eight of Coins is, it's grinding through the stuff, getting all the testimonies, getting all the evidence, cataloging it, and putting all your ducks in a row, because you're going to be going to trial soon. Crossed with the sorrow card. Now, we're not sure who's going to be sorrowful here, but certainly Donald's not happy. And it could very well be that what's going to end up happening here is really going to upset his apple cart. All the work that Donald did to keep these documents and what other stuff he was doing with them that was not legal, that's coming to bear. But it's, Jack Smith's also investigating the January 6th stuff too. Although the document, the one's coming up first. But he wants to speak to the manager because he's not happy. I think Donald's the one that's upset. In the past. The moon card. The secrets that weren't revealed, the truths that weren't told, everything that was obscured. That's in the past. I'm really curious if we're going to see like a world card or the sun card or something like that come through in this reading, showing that the secrets have been revealed or, we're coming to an end of a cycle. Okay, so current situation are the agreements. This is probably, I don't know if there's any... Oh, you know what? This is the indictments. I was about to say immunity deals. This is the indictments. This is them deciding right now who's going to be indicted and in what order. And, again, I have that lion as representing Donald Trump because it all spins up to him or it all spins down from him. So I think this is Merrick Garland and his team working on who's going to be indicted and in what order. Maybe it's all going to be one wave. It's going to be multiple waves. But basically, we have an agreement here. Now, Donald Trump might want to be meeting with Merrick Garland to try and cut a deal. That's always a possibility. I don't know what he has to offer that would get him a deal. It's not like he can say, oh, I'm going to give all these documents back now. Ha, 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 ha. That ship sailed. That ship sailed a couple of subpoenas ago. Overarching energy. There he is. Donald worried about his money. The overarching energy is Donald doesn't know how much is this basically, are these indictments going to twist all the way up to him? Donald's worried about the most important person in his life, which is Donald. I don't need to go any further than that. This is all about Donald, and it's all about Donald. Lesson to be learned. It's fighting from higher ground. Now, I think that this case, I don't think it's Donald that's got the advantage. He's not the one. The only thing he's got an advantage is that he's a former president. That's the only thing working for him, that there might be some debate whether or not they indict all the way up to Donald Trump. This could also be the DOJ. They've got, it's a pretty airtight case. They know he's not supposed to have documents. It's just how much is it going to expand beyond the possession of the documents. Bo, the fifth column, again, has discussed this. It's like they're showing intent, and they don't need that for the documents case unless they're going for bigger charges. So I think this is more the DOJ is fighting from an advantageous position, and Donald's at a disadvantage in this one, and he knows it, which is why he's losing his mind. Outcome. Somebody is going to be walking away. I keep throwing on whether or not Donald is going to flee the country. Again, we have somebody leaving. Does that mean they're going to leave Donald alone? Or does that mean that Donald's going to try and avoid these charges? But whatever it is, also notice you've got the moon blocking the sun, but the sun's now starting to be revealed, and this person's trying to leave before the truth comes out. Okay, so what do we have underneath it? The Emperor. Okay. This is Merrick Garland is underneath it. This is the Department of Justice. They're the ones in charge. They're the ones making the decision. They're the ones who've been working hard and now have to decide what they're going to do. We need some clarifiers. This Five of Cups. Who's the Five of Cups? And who's the Eight of Cups? So I'm going to throw a couple clarifiers on the Five of Cups here. Who's the Five of Cups? It's the Empress. It's the person who... This is the person who takes care of others, who watches over things. On a low energy, the Empress is kind of lazy and entitled. But on high energy, it's the person who makes sure everybody has enough. The Empress is disappointed. Okay, so who is disappointed? This just might be the collective of the United States as a whole. Give me your tired, your weak, your... I'm sorry, I don't know the Statue of Liberty poem, but you get the idea. This could be like the Statue of Liberty. This could be the representation of the United States and its accepting of immigrants. And it's been, it's really disappointing to see what's been going on emotionally with it. Now, why would the United States be disappointed? Again, is that Merrick Garland or is that going to be Donald Trump and what the damage he's done to the United States? I think it's going to be the damage done to the United States. Merrick Garland's underneath this. I'll throw one more card on it. Evaluation of the work that's been done. Again, it's a sadness, it's a disappointment. The United States, and have they done enough? I have a hard time believing they're not going to indict him on this. Which makes me wonder then... You know what I think it is? Okay, here's what I think it is. It's the government trying to figure out what else could they have done to resolve this without having to indict a former president. That seems to make some sense to me because, on the one hand, they've been working hard and ultimately what they really wanted was him just to give the documents back. Just give it back. We don't want to do this. But he wouldn't give them back. So you had to be the adult in the room and keep working and working until you figured out, have we done everything we can to get these documents back? The Empress also can represent Russia, in case somebody was sharing documents. Now, the going away card. Who's going to go away? The wealthy person. The wealthy person who has all the things. They're going to be going away. Donald or Melania. And there's the government. Is this person going to another place where there's a wealthy government or where they've been promised that he can maintain his lifestyle? I'm going to have to read. Now I'm going to have to read on Donald and Saudi Arabia again. Again, I haven't thrown cards. I've thrown cards within like the last week or two on if Donald's leaving. And I keep not getting an answer. He was sticking around last time I read. But this is... Now, things have changed. Information's out there. Okay. We'll touch on that one in a second. What we want to find out now is what does Merrick Garland think of Donald Trump's letter? Is Karen going to get his way with the Attorney General? That is just the dumbest letter. Oh my God. Like any attorney would ever author a letter like that. It is so clearly dictated by Donald Trump. The only reason why I say Donald Trump didn't actually write it himself is because it's not in orange crayon on a brown paper bag. That is the only reason why I think Donald didn't write it himself and he just dictated it. Oh, dear God. What does Merrick Garland think of Donald Trump? What does Merrick Garland think of Donald Trump? Shall we find out? Well, he's sitting back and evaluating. Just going to sit back, just going to evaluate. He's not being triggered by it. It's almost like he didn't read it. That type of thing. It's like it means so nothing. It's so nothing to him. It's a nothing burger, as Linda G might say, or Donald Trump Jr. would say. But he's just nonplussed. What do we have underneath it? There's money, legacies, Page of Wands, and the Moon card again. Okay, so what do we have? At the head of it is the Queen of Wands. This is somebody who takes action or ponders their action. And again, I think this is... Merrick Garland's a very contemplative person. He thinks a lot before he actually moves. So in some ways, he's not center underneath it. This is something new for him to actually, he's going to have to move on something along those lines. What's he think about Donald Trump? Donald Trump breaks barriers, so he's going to have to blaze a trail through new ground. He doesn't normally do that. He's more mature than that, but, or I should say, like, he's past that. It's kind of like camping. As you're older, you just don't want to camp anymore. You'd rather stay in a hotel because you already did the camping thing. Now, this is that same thing. I've already done the backpacking thing, but I guess I'm going to have to do it one more time. Why? Because this guy is just, he's wealthy and he's powerful and he thinks he's above the law, but his secrets are being revealed and we're going to have to act on it. Why? And there's just going to be a lot of turmoil. He's thinking about all the turmoil that's going to happen as he portrays this new path. He doesn't know what the outcome is going to be, but he does know who his target is. So he's not dismissive of Donald Trump or Donald Trump's request. He's just not even thinking about it, to be honest. I'm sure he's got other people that he's having deal with it because he can't be bothered with it. What's Donald feeling about this? I mean, what else is Donald feeling about this? He's obviously very upset. I'm surprised this letter isn't in all caps. What's Donald feeling? What's his fear level like? What's he thinking? What's Donald thinking about this? Okay. For entertainment purposes only. Jiminy Christmas, the same car. Well, he's thinking about Garland too. Okay, what else? Okay, so we've got the wedding card, the Five of Swords, and there's the hardworking card again. Did we get Donald? And we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I asked what I don't think this is telling me what Donald thinks about Merrick Garland. Let me think about it. Let me look at it just for a second. If you want, I can bring you down here so you can see this too. So you got the Queen of Wands and Five of Swords and all this. I think this is Merrick Garland again, just simply because we had Merrick Garland that last time. And he's looking at this as a, this is kind of like he's ready to go. It's a winner takes all situation. He's going to take on the he's ready to go to battle with the narcissist. And the reason why I say he's ready to go to battle with it, this is the wedding card. This is the opening day of the new way of doing things. On the low energy, it's don't let the door hit you on the butt on the way back. But let's just say that they're talking about indictments. And I think those indictments are coming very, very soon. Because according to what... this is what Trump is thinking. He's got Merrick Garland on his mind. And this is the case Donald has to win. He can't compromise on anything. And he thinks it's imminent. And there's a lot of work going on. It's kind of both of them. Ultimately, though, I do think it's Merrick Garland. This is for all the marbles here. And they're getting ready to start. And they're continuing to work. They've done a lot of work on it. Page of Pentacles. This is going to be a new message that they have to go forward with. This is, again, something new, something different that they've not had to deal with before. That could also be Donald Trump contemplating what his next move is. Because then that Knight of Swords could be, that Five of Swords could be, oh my God, I have to get going here. And then the Page of Pentacles is underneath, who do I need to collect offers from to save myself? And then that Eight of Pentacles is him trying to work on deals. So that's entirely possible. Okay. Spirit, with that Eight of Cups, if Donald thinks he's going to be indicted or catches wind that he's going to be indicted, is he going to flee the United States. I'm going to do that in a different video. I'm just going to leave this one here. I'll throw that one in another video. That way, if you want to jump to see what that is, we'll do that one again. Okay. This one's long enough. It's already 20 minutes long. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching. The next video will be coming up shortly. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.